Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Fired up on a Tuesday before Thanksgiving. Hello, Lisa.
Hello, Richard.
We are fired up. Thanksgiving time. We had to get a live in before we all kind of went off into the sunset and enjoyed some turkey. So if you're here with us, if you're joining, if you're on the replay, feel free to jump in and join the conversation. And if you're watching this and you're seeing this right this moment, throw in the comments. It might be overdone, but you can't overdo this. What are you grateful for? What are you looking forward to over the next few days? I know a lot of auto replies are up on the emails.
Lots of them.
Lots of them. So you're out, you're going somewhere, you're doing something. Let us know. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk life. Let's talk Thanksgiving. Let's talk gratefulness. Let's talk business. Let's talk about everything. And we'll get through a beautiful live here before we go into turkey time.
And so we've got, sorry, I had to press play on that.
Oh, yeah.
I was wondering, I was like, why isn't it moving? So Quentin Webb says, every week is a short week, never enough time.
Never enough time, Quentin. Never.
And
I feel it. I feel you.
And Dylan is apparently knee deep in alligators. I didn't know that there were alligators in Texas.
No, knee deep in alligators. Dylan, where are you? What is going on? What is happening?
Do you have family in Florida?
Maybe
or Louisiana?
Maybe he's in Florida or Louisiana. New Orleans, down in New Orleans. Man, where do we even begin? I'll just listen. I'll talk. Let's talk about the week. Let's talk about Thanksgiving. So I'm heading out of here tomorrow. Are you doing? I know, Lisa, you didn't really know.
I still don't know what I'm doing for Thanksgiving.
So Lisa doesn't know what she's doing. So if anybody has an extra seat at the table, maybe 2 seats.
No,
She's
I'll be with my in-laws.
She's looking to be a freeloader and come get some turkey and cranberry sauce.
Yes, the jelly, the canned kind.
Nobody likes a freeloader.
I want the canned kind, please.
So yeah, okay, well, you know, I mean, for me, it's just going down the shore, going down to moms and sisters and all that stuff. And the nephew Carson was just here. This kid is a maniac. So these are all good times to build memories, make memories for a lifetime. And there will be turkey on the table, I'm sure. Turkey's not really my favorite part of Thanksgiving, though. I don't know. Are you like a big turkey? I don't know.
I'm all about the like creamed spinach or the sweet potatoes with marshmallows, and also the pies after. I think dessert is my favorite part of Thanksgiving.
Yeah, no, definitely. We have cannolis usually, some apple pie, some pumpkin pie. I don't like anything crazy. But for me, like my mom makes lasagna every year. We always had pasta, meatballs, braciole, sausage, egg balls, all these different things. We had a big, Italian dinner feast, and that was like the 1 o'clock thing that we would do, and then the 5 o'clock thing would be the turkey, and then stuff like that. So, kind of keeping tradition with that. We're not going to be at wish I could go to my grandmother's house. Wish I could do that, but we're going to be down the shore. Still going to my sister's friend's house, which is great. We have a good time. We went there 2 years ago, I think.
I was going to ask if that's like a normal tradition or
somewhat. Things change as unfortunately people pass away and different things. Things change. Things just change. But it's not bad. I mean, last year we had it at my house during the pandemic. We had a nice super spreader event in the living room. It was great. And, we drank, we ate. I made meatballs. We had turkey. We had big ziti. We had all kinds of stuff.
Quentin says that at 9 p.m. you're ordering 4 pizzas.
That is word for word my dream right now.
To order pizza?
Yes. I always want to order pizza. I could eat pizza all day.
Of course.
I had a slice last night when I got home from Long Island, I got a slice of meatballs from Pizza Master.
Really?
Yeah.
A meatball slice?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, it was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you.
So going back to the gratefulness, Jason says that he's grateful for time with family and friends and all the great Fed Nation members. You guys rock.
Beautiful. That's beautiful. I mean, this is what this time of year is about. I mean, I always get super nostalgic this time of year, and I don't go into a dark place, even though I was just kind of joking before we got out here, which some things I won't repeat.
No.
But I always go to like I don't know if it's a place of sadness, but I do start thinking about the the days that have passed. I go back and I miss my grandmother more. I wish things were different in other areas, like with family and stuff like that. You just start. I don't know. For me, I start thinking about this stuff this time of year. Now I even think like with my nephew, like I see Carson, and I'm gonna be 40. I can't even wrap my head that I'm gonna be 40 this year in another month. And I look at Carson and I'm like, damn, like we're getting older, and it's kind of scary, and it's a beautiful thing. It's a gift. I'm happy to be able to grow older, but it's still scary. Putting your youth behind you and kind of looking at what's ahead, and now you see this kid and you just want him to stay young forever. I don't want him to grow up anything past this. I know he's gonna.
So I just wanted to bring this in. Dylan says, shout out to Jesus Feliciano for all his help. Dylan, elaborate on that.
Elaboration, sir.
Pretty
Elaboration. And we were busy today talking about life, talking about business. So talking about business, there is the business of the Fed Group. And this is becoming, this has been something that's been years in the making. Talking about Fed membership stuff. Mm-hmm. Years in the making to get to this point, and now it's looking kind of real. And I think there's going to be so much value, first of all, in just forget about like FedCon's going to be amazing. Forget about the events, just the other stuff that's going to be part of that, as far as community building, as far as classes and coaching and mentorship, and just a lot of different things that are going to come behind it. I'm excited to see what Fed 1.0 looks like.
I like that.
1.0. I don't know. It's exciting time, and we're filming. We were filming today all day here, just about.
I think that's why you look so tired.
I'm a little exhausted for a lot of things. Looking back and reflecting for a year. I mean, this is your first year here.
Yeah, not even
a full year, but it flew.
If it did fly.
It flew. And, when you look back, I mean, there's so much, you don't realize how much you've accomplished when you're stuck here in the day. It's like, what have I done? We haven't done anything. But then when you look back, I mean, that's how I feel anyway.
I feel that way all the time.
Yeah. Like, what have I done? And then you look back and you're like, well, there's been some things. I mean, Cefesa conference came and went, we had we had a talk over there and with Josh Zolan, who is, hope you feel better, Josh. I think he might be a little under the weather.
We'll see him tomorrow over Zoom.
Oh yes. Anyway, I don't know what I'm saying, Lisa.
You're so burnt today.
Yeah, I really am.
I know.
I really am. But no. So what it is honestly, it's just a long friggin' year, and if it doesn't feel so long when you look back, because I was just talking with somebody a little earlier. She's like, I just took my tree down. I feel like I just took my tree down, and I'm putting my tree back up again. And it does feel like it was just like the summer came and went. I don't know what happened to October, one of my favorite months. And now we're all the way at the end of November. Like, time is going by. Service Masters acquisition, back and forth to Long Island every freaking week, trying to add new amazing people to the crew. There's just so much going on. There's comments coming in.
Yeah. Dylan is just elaborating on
Yes.
what he meant.
Perfect.
I reached out on the Fed Group for help on a revent oven, and Jesus has been on the phone with me and a tech helping diagnose. #FedStrong. I feel like that was just a testimonial, by the way.
Beautiful. That's a beautiful testimonial. That's a testament to what Fed is. I mean, it's people helping people. It's community. And Brian Golden, I put Brian Golden in the comments. I tagged him in that because he is an amazing trainer down at Revent, and him and Tom Schiller can absolutely walk you through anything. But Jesus was just down at the class with those guys. He can account for that with Ben Colon. And even my guys said that some of the best training they've ever had, if not the best, was at Revent. And it was hands-on. It was just about the full week, and they really dug deep. So I'm glad to see this. This is great.
Jesus says Brian is the man. Quentin says this year actually began January 2020.
Yeah, kind of. It's been a long year. Oh
boy.
Yeah. So, and that's going back to the community thing, I mean, that's what this is. And talk. And listen, I'm not trying to plug FedCon. It's just it's we're passionate about this thing. I mean, it's gonna come. It's gonna come in April, and there's gonna be people in the room that are ready for change. They're ready to create that impact for what's next. And if you happen to watch this now, and if you're watching on the replay, go to Facebook, type in Food Equipment Digital Disruptors, and go join the group. It's free over there, and kind of get yourself acclimated and do an introduction post when I hey, welcome these people. Give yourself that introduction post. Say hello. Let people know you're here. You just don't know the friendships and the mentorships and the knowledge and the things you're going to get from people that are so willing to share. I mean, people don't have to do this. They do it because they care about their industry. They care about the people. That's what Fed is. And yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a very important piece to the puzzle for the next part of for the next decade, 2 decades, 3 decades. This is the ground level. So there's a lot of excitement this time of year as we continue to build FedCon into what it is.
So I was just going to ask you what else you had going on aside from Thanksgiving. What's going on in your long weekend? Are you actually going to relax? Do you have some fun things to do?
I'm going to a New York Giants game on Sunday.
There you go.
Taking Jenny. She's never been to one. So we're going to be tailgating. Best part of a football game, the tailgate. So we got a little grill. We're going to throw some steaks on, do some different things. I just hope the weather's good. I haven't been to a football game. I used to go a lot more with COVID and everything. It's been about 3 years since I've been to MetLife for a game. So I'm excited to get back. And who the hell are we playing? I don't even. Oh, the Eagles.
I know someone who got arrested for running on the field at MetLife.
Was that person you?
No, it was not. But I didn't know that they had a little jail there to hold people.
Yeah. Was this friend someone very close to you?
To me?
Who was this friend?
Oh, look, it's Jer. She wants to get fired up.
Geraldine is creeping up on the door. We're live.
Come on to the live.
Wait, I need your keys.
For what?
Your sister needs to go in your house.
Someone.
Come stand here and say hello.
Oh, okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Geraldine.
What's going on today in service world?
Actually, it's busy, but it's manageable.
Yeah.
I thought I was ready. I was ready for the chaos.
The chaos of a holiday weekend.
Yeah, everybody running, gunning. Thank you for the keys. Yeah.
Everything good up there?
Yeah, everything's good. Can't complain. We had some good food.
Yes, we did.
We had our Thanksgiving today.
Boston Market, right?
Boston Market.
That's okay. That's
I don't know.
We can name that.
So everything's good.
Yes.
Hope everybody has a happy Thanksgiving. Gobble gobble, guys. Bye.
Thanks, Cher.
Nice. There you go. We got her the keys.
What are those keys? Give us some keys to take into the weekend.
Those are keys to get in my house. My sister is here still, I guess. I don't know.
No. I mean, like, give us some keys.
What's she going into my house for? That's what I want to know. Some keys.
Some DJ Khaled level keys.
DJ Khaled. So some keys, some nuggets for Thanksgiving weekend. I will say this, Lisa. I will say this. And I never know where I'm going when I say I will say this.
All right.
So where this is about to head is going to be right from the gut.
It's all right. Let's go.
As the year winds down, don't take your foot off the gas. It's okay to recharge, which I plan on doing this weekend to an extent, but don't take your foot off the gas because so many people, you talk about the auto responses on the emails.
Mm-hmm.
People are going away for a week, 2 weeks. I'll see you January 7th. People's auto response is already off till January 7th.
No.
People are gone this time of year.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to level up, roll up your sleeves for the next 30 days, next 31 days in December, and get things done. Get things done. Whatever that is for you, I don't know. For us, I know that there's some agenda. For me, I really want to work on the agenda in December. and really squeeze as much out as possible and put it all together so we could start releasing stuff in January, because January, February, March is going to be crucial for us. So much could be done in December. And so I would say to you, while everyone else is going off and taking vacations or taking time off, roll up your sleeves and level up and work. That's number one. I think number two is don't be so freaking hard on yourself. And I'm saying this because try to tell myself this all the time, even though I beat myself up. Don't be so hard on yourself when things don't go your way. If you're trying to for me, I'm trying to figure things out. I'm figuring things out as I go. There's no manual. There's no one to call. You can't Google how do I do XYZ in my business. You're not going to get the answer you're looking for. You just have to take every situation one day at a time, one situation at a time. Don't beat yourself up. The most important conversations we have every day are with ourselves.
Yeah.
How we talk to ourselves is most important. So be kinder to yourself. I think that's a lesson that I need to take on my own, and I need to take that into 2022 because it's going to be a big year, and there's going to be a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of doubt, a lot of what ifs. But to get to the next side, to get to the other side of where we want to be, can't let that stop us. We have to just keep going.
Jason says 31-day challenge. Go.
31-day challenge, right to New Year's. Let's do this thing. And again, there's time to recharge. There's time to do all that stuff. I'm just saying that, listen, there's just people that are just going to be, again, they're on auto. Let them stay on auto. Work while the competition sleeps. See where that gets you. It's going to get you steps ahead. That's where you want to be. That's where I want to be. And there's not even just talking about Fed. There's stuff going on with Malachi and Service Masters. We have leveled up here, and there's more to come. There's more technicians that are going to be joining the team over the next 30 days. 2 more, actually. Did you know that?
I did not.
Wild. So the team, the family is building and growing. We have to keep, even though it's tough sometimes to be positive. It is tough. It's not always easy.
I mean, this is also one of the most difficult times of year in terms of people in general feeling down or anything. Like you got into that space a little bit before, thinking about your grandma and stuff.
Yeah,
it's a tough time.
Yeah, and something that makes me happy. Find the things that make you happy this time of year. Christmas for me was always like I'm Mr. Christmas. I love everything about it. I have the kid in me, and putting up our tree early. I don't care how early it is. We put it up. We pretty much put it up almost 2 weeks ago at this point, but we really put it up and decorated it this past Sunday, which we pretty much did last year too, the weekend before Thanksgiving. It makes me happy to look at that.
So let me ask you this, because I know we talked about Christmas movies and Christmas Vacation being one of our top movies each. So do you watch Christmas Vacation around this time, or do you watch Christmas Vacation later on?
I mean, I try to hold off to get a little bit into December with that one.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I watched. I didn't really watch any of it over the weekend because it was on. But I did watch Home Alone over the weekend.
Okay.
Because it was on.
Yeah.
And I couldn't turn it off.
I love Christmas Vacation so much. I have a Christmas Vacation board game.
Wow.
And we should get the Chevy Chase cut out in here.
So yeah,
he could be in the lives from now on.
Well, yeah, we got to get him. He's out in the warehouse somewhere, I think. He is. Yeah. So we'll get Chevy Chase in here for the next one next week, hopefully. Elf.
Okay, Elf.
With Will Ferrell.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Love it. Love that movie. I don't know, Miracle on 34th Street. Okay. You got the one from way back in the day versus the one from like the 90s. I like them both. They're both good. What movies? I mean, what Christmas movies we got? For me, December 23rd.
Scrooged with Bill Murray.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good one. It's a Wonderful Life. Now that is a movie.
Yes, I love seeing that in an actual old theater. And there's a theater up in North Jersey that does a whole, like, they have an organ player, and it's just beautiful. They do the hot chocolate and like old popcorn. I don't know if they still do it after COVID, but I went pre-COVID to this theater, and it was beautiful. And of
I
course,
like
I
that.
cried of watching that movie.
It's a good movie. Attaboy, Clarence. Attaboy. Yeah, good movie. Yes, that's definitely, these are traditional traditions to watch these movies. And yeah, so what else we got going on? Anybody jumping in? This is really alive to just kind of say happy Thanksgiving and chit chat a little bit before we go, like I said, before we go off into our long weekend. Yeah, I don't know if I have much left.
Totally understandable. I think that everybody is feeling exactly the same way.
I think so, and it's been another, it's been a great year on the Facebook group. It's been a great year on Facebook and the community. Lots of controversy, lots of real issues being brought to light, and they're honest conversations. And I think people need to pay attention to them. And I think that's one of the things when you talk about change. New year, new things, right? Resolutions. I'm not big on resolutions, quite honestly. I just like to do things. I don't like to say, well, I'm gonna resolution that I'm gonna do that. I don't like to do any of that. But new year is new beginnings, and it's a time to start fresh. So paying attention to what Fed Nation is talking about, I think is important. And I think, as more people, over 1,000 now. So thank you. And I think we're already at, we're like 1,030 already.
Yeah, I think
There's
so.
like 30.
Yeah.
So we're working our way to
Which is
1,100
quickly. Like every day, there's more members added, which is awesome. Because once you get over that 1,000 hill, it's only upwards from there.
It's only upwards. So feel free to invite as many people into that community as possible. We want to grow it. Consultants, reps, dealers, service companies, technicians. Listen, there's software, marketing agencies, technical schools, end user, restaurant facilities, anyone you could think of. This is a melting pot. So it's important that we get as many in there so we can have these conversations. This is what FedCon is also about. This is what we're doing. It's about change. It's about for the greater good of what's to come. And again, the community over there is talking open and honest. It's not always, said in the nice way. There's some, I don't look at it as anger. I look at it as passion. People are passionate about their job. They're passionate about their business. And when something bothers them or they feel that there's a problem, they take it to the group and they start talking about it. The number one thing I always say is I don't want to name names. I don't want to bash people. I try to not censor people, though, when they talk, because I don't want this to be a group where they go, oh, Rich censors us, I'm not going to be here. I don't want to censor you. I want this to be open and honest, but we have to be respectful.
And constructive.
We have to figure out, we want to build solutions. Go to fedcon.com, get your tickets. Let's find solutions together. That's another reason we're having this. It's not just about digital branding and marketing and inspiration and all that. It's all important, but there's a reason for this stuff. New year, new everything. That's the way it's got to be. We can't stay the way we were. The industry can't stay the way it was. It hasn't. Things have been changing and shifting, but there's still so much from the service side that I see that is just status quo. We have to change it. That's what the new year is going to bring. It's going to bring about change. It's going to bring about really, really, I think, stronger partnerships and business. Let's make money. Let's make money. Let's support our families. Let's support our employees. Let's support our teams. Let's show the next generation coming up what we're all about. Anything going on over there?
Yeah. I'm trying to make sense of these comments here. But I like this. Quentin says, therapy for Fed heads. That's part of the group.
Yeah. Wait till the Fed membership, because there's going to be some things behind there that are going to really be helpful.
Jason said, Fed, let's find solutions together. New tagline? Question mark?
We actually don't have a real tagline.
No, we've been rolling with
The food equipment industry's connection engine.
Yes. We've been rolling with that for a little while.
Yeah, we are the food equipment industry's connection engine.
And somebody, Facebook user says, F that, I'm being insubordinate and churlish. It sounds like Taz.
It sounds like Taz on PTO.
It does. That's PTO Taz right there.
That's PTO Taz. Oh, Lord. What is happening in the world, ladies and gentlemen? It's Thanksgiving. Man, this is my favorite time of year. I'm gonna do my best to cherish the next 30 plus days as we lead into 2022, and grateful for everybody that has tuned in all year and years prior and continues to support with kindness and input and their time that they don't have to give, that they do. And that's another big piece of this industry, right? We give our time, we commit to the long process. It's time to rejuvenate. January 2022 is coming, and we're gonna pump life into an industry like never before. It's all gonna start with the Food Equipment Digital Disruptors. Sponsorships available, tickets available, fedcon.com. And we're gonna turn this industry upside down in a good way. And FedCon is just one event. There's gonna be other things that are gonna happen, but it's gonna be collective. It's gonna be together. None of this stuff happens with just me and Quentin and Jason and Lisa. There's got to be Taz and Josh and Dylan, and it's got to be all of us and more. So we need thousands of advocates to put the skilled trades on the map, this particular food equipment industry on the map. Shout out to Mike Rowe. Where is he?
Where are you?
We're over here working, Mike. So yeah, I listen. Happy Thanksgiving. It's hopefully it's going to be a good one for you.
Quinn says coffee time for our man Rich. Yes, it is. That's it, Rich.
Yeah, I don't know. Listen, you know what it is? I'm just it's just been a long year. You know, driving back and forth from Long Island to Jersey is taking a toll. I got to tell you.
I'm sure.
It's brutal. And I got to always keep the end game in sight. You know, there's a reason for everything that we're doing. And nothing, you know, none of this, nothing lasts forever. You know, we figure things out, we get things going, and we go on to the next thing. So this too shall pass, and we'll be on to the next project, maybe the next acquisition. And that'll make me lose whatever hair that was growing around here gone.
I'll personally kill you if there's another acquisition in the pipeline within the next year. At least give it like another some more time.
I will guarantee you at least 3 years
Okay, good.
in between any acquisition
Okay,
I do.
good.
Yes, at least 3 years. And who knows what that's going to look like. I mean, this is the stuff that's exciting. I look at the next decade as probably the most important decade of my life, the 40s. The 40s. What the hell?
This has to be Taz. He's quoting Christmas Vacation. Together, happiest bunch of a-holes this side of the nut house.
Hallelujah. Merry Christmas. Whatever he says.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right,
God.
Rich, that's it. You're winding down.
We're winding down. And I guess that is it. Listen, happy Thanksgiving. If you're in the group, make sure you share. That's what I really would love. That'll be how I'll leave you with this. If you're not in the group, get to the group. Get to the Facebook group. I can't even talk. Get to the Facebook group and share your Thanksgiving day with us. Go live. Share some videos. Share some pictures. Share the food you're eating. Even though there's so much business stuff that goes down and with Fed and we're talking about, but there's also the connections, the community, the relationships, the friendships that are being built. It happens when we share our lives. Share your life. That's what we're here for. We're not just here to be associates or colleagues. We're here to be friends. We're building friendships, and it's real and it's happening. So I urge you, if you have not posted ever or in a really long time, Thanksgiving is your day. Go live, share some video, share some picture. Let's see your family. Let's see the food. Where are you? Maybe you're in a unique place. Share things.
I just realized I will definitely be in a unique place on Thanksgiving, putting up sheetrock.
Lisa's sheetrocking.
Maybe I'll go live for that.
You should.
Because today I have to do the fiberglass, and then I'll just put up all the sheetrock.
Yeah.
On Thanksgiving.
My promise to you is I will absolutely be sharing some things, and I will absolutely go live over the next several days in the group.
Okay.
I will.
I believe it.
I shall. And Happy Thanksgiving. Do what I just said to do. Let's do this. If you watch it on the replay, do it too. And yeah, listen, have a lot of food. Enjoy some football. Go Giants, even though we look terrible. And that's it, Lisa. Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Happy Thanksgiving.
See you next week, everyone.